Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to go through the best phone systems of 2026 in this nice tier list fashion. We're going to go through a bunch of different ones, 9 to be exact, why they're good, why they're bad, why they're on the tier they are, and which one you could pick for your own business. So let's kick it off. So first of all, we're looking at GoTo Connect and Grasshopper. These two, I think we can split them together in the same tier. They are quite outdated. They've been here a while. If you've been in the phone business, for those who don't know, they've been here a while. They lack AI features, which is for me one of the more important features these days for a phone system that actually scales. And plus their UI is kind of old, but they can be affordable. It can be easy to get a number from these services. So, that's why we have them in the tier list in the first place. But hey, they're in D tier. I don't really see much development these days, especially on the AI front side of things. So ultimately, they're going in D tier for me. Now, a better option is Microsoft Teams, which I'm putting in C tier. Why is in C tier and not in D tier? Well, Microsoft Teams supports a lot of more features, and it's very tailored towards team collaboration, especially if you're already using Microsoft, especially if you're already using the Office suite of applications. It's really good for team collaboration, group meetings, all of that good stuff. A lot of people already use it every day. I mean, most of you already know it. So if you're trying to integrate a new phone system, maybe using one of these, this might be one of the most familiar ones that you'll see. Plus, Microsoft, it's not going anywhere. It's always receiving support. It's maybe a little hard on the maybe UI side of things. Maybe it's a little more confusing, but still a really nice tool that's been here a while. And a lot of people actually use it for team collaboration and team communication all the time as the robust feature or the robust tool. So very strong recommendation, already better than these two. So let's move on. We have Google Voice. Google Voice, it's a classic. Google ain't going anywhere, just the same as Microsoft. It's very affordable and cheap, yes. But what keeps me from putting it maybe a little further up on the tier list, maybe BAS? Well, I don't really see it scaling on a big team, for example. It's very nice to get one number for solopreneurs. It's great. It's awesome. It's the best tool ever. But, if you're trying to get 5, 6 more numbers, maybe doing power dialing sessions, or maybe you're just looking for AI features like, hey, I want transcripts. I want them to share with my team, or I want to do a bunch of cold calling and import leads from my CRM, then it stopped there. It's like it stops, right? So Google Voice, I mean, it's great. A lot of people use it, but for me, it stays in C tier. Not really seeing it become an agentic powerhouse of a phone system that potentially it could be, especially considering Google and the resources that they have to develop such a thing. So maybe, who knows, maybe in the future it can become a big tool in that sense. But for the time being, I'm just looking at the tool the way it is today, and I don't really feel it a strong contender right now. So C tier is where it will go. Moving on, we have RingCentral. Well, RingCentral is already a much more solid choice, especially if we're looking at all of these that we have so far. Why? Well, it does have some interesting AI features already, like call recordings, call transcripts, like stuff like that. It's already pretty solid in that sense. It supports having multiple numbers. You have your team, you have your numbers. So in that sense, much more solid. What I think it's maybe lacking, if I may say so, it's, well, the AI features, well, they do have them, as I just said. I think they're kind of weak, right? We'd like strong transcripts. We like an agentic experience which elevates everything beyond, the classic, okay, we have a summary of a call, right? We want automatic to-do lists, or an agent tells me which calls need a callback or stuff like this, or automatic tagging of calls. And I'm not really seeing that in this service at the moment, which is why it's going on B tier, maybe not on A, maybe not on S. Still, a lot of teams use it, and it is a strong recommendation, especially if you're already a team that's looking to port somewhere and start making calls right away. Then RingCentral might be the place to go. But for me, it stays in B tier. I could see it maybe becoming an A tier, maybe even an S tier if it improves the pricing a little bit, maybe the customer support a little bit, but for me, the features is the most important thing, and maybe we can see it improving a lot in these next few months. Moving on, a lot of you guys know Zoom already, especially, it's the big boom of the pandemic. Everybody was making video meetings, everybody was working from home, and Zoom became the standard tool, right? The thing everybody's using for work every day. So it's no surprise, Zoom also has a phone service that's really, really useful, which, you guys already familiar with Zoom. You can just go and see how it works. For me, it's going on B tier. Why? Why not A, S tier? Well, again, if we're talking about AI features, which today is the most important thing for me, not really on top of the latest developments in that sense. Plus, CRM integrations for outbound calling businesses is not really that strong either. It's really good for collaboration. It's really good, especially if you already know the tool. But if you're trying to elevate your business and start making calls a lot, or just improving the overall performance of your business using AI, it's not really going there at the moment. But as well, it's a very big company. It's got a lot of budget. It's got a lot of resources. So nothing stops it from becoming a power dialing powerhouse later on. But just for the time being, for me, it's staying in B tier. Let's go ahead and look at Aircall. Aircall, well, what makes it good? Aircall is the first phone system that we have in A tier. A tier is already well-established phone systems that allow you to have multiple numbers that support a lot of different features and have strong AI features as well. So it's not just calling people, it's also using AI to empower your operations and gathering insights and doing the work for you, essentially. So you're missing less calls and your productivity essentially increases. So Aircall is one of these services that's really good at that precisely. The thing, maybe it's keeping it from becoming S tier, maybe it's the pricing. It can be a little hard to get into Aircall, especially if you're a small team, right? It's starting at $150 per month for 3 users. So it's no option for solopreneurs, which a lot of you maybe watching this are looking for a phone system just to make calls. Maybe it's just you running a business. Maybe it's just you making the calls. So Aircall might be not the best fit for you. But as a general, phone system is really solid, is really competitive. So A tier is where it will go. Same thing for Quo, really. I mean, Quo is a really strong system as well. Formerly, it was OpenPhone. Now it's Quo. It's grown a lot in the last few months, and especially it's focusing a lot in AI as well. And what can I say? I mean, it's a really, really strong phone system. A lot of people already use it. If you have a team, if all of that stuff that I've been saying all of these minutes, Quo nails it pretty much every time. So hold on, my colleague here was hearing me say this about Quo, and he said that Quo, I mean, if we're looking at the latest UI improvements and everything that Quo has been doing so far, he said, why not S tier? And I think he's right. I mean, they've been doing an awesome job these last few months, and I think they deserve the kudos that they deserve. So I think S is a solid choice for Quo, and it's one of the best phone systems in the market without a doubt. So S tier they go. Now let's look at Allo. Allo, maybe a year ago, it was maybe in B tier. Why? Well, it started out as a AI receptionist, so it was lacking the main features that make a phone system very strong, like power dialing, like advanced call flows, team collaboration, and stuff like this. But in the last few months, it really grew in terms of features. So now it's covering all of those gaps that it wasn't covering before. So I would say whilst staying an agentic first platform. So you have the Allo MCP, it integrates with a lot of different CRMs. It can import contacts, it can push calls to your CRM. So all of those principles really stayed during development. And now it's become such a complete platform that I believe also should go to S tier because it's on par with Quo in that sense. It's really good for big teams. It's really good for cold calling, power dialing, but it's really good for inbound use case as well. So I would put it on S tier. I see no reason why not to. And it's become a really good alternative to Quo. So if you're looking for a nice phone system, agentic first, that stays on top of all of the news, of all of the AI situation, then Allo might be the right choice for you. So that's all for today. I mean, we've gone through a bunch of them. So hopefully this all helps you pick a phone system for you. And hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.